I wouldn't be able to sing a song that somebody else wrote for me. Because, the whole point of singing in general is like you have a connection with that song,
Mm-hmm.
You could be a singer with a great voice, but if you don't have the stage presence, then what's the point?
Welcome to the Let's Excel Show, a platform for our people where we strive to excel. I'm your host, Excel Lopez, and I'm here with recording artist Carissa in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Oh my God. I was like, yo, where's the handshake? And she was like,
no, I didn't even see that.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, this is distracting and stuff, man. Yo, man, so how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm old.
That's what I'm saying. Music. We're out here, right? Yeah. Doing things and stuff. I hear that. I'm proud of you to keep doing good stuff. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what's going on? Like, how, like you're from New York, right?
Yeah, Queens. Born and raised.
Queens, stand up. What part of Queens?
Glendale.
Glendale? Where the fuck is that? Like, I'm from New York, and I don't even know that.
Where's that? Where Ridgewood is?
Ridgewood? No, I don't. Like, I'm a Mets fan, so I only know Citi Field and back.
Okay, well, I'm like 15 minutes away from Citi Field.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, dope. You're a Mets fan?
No.
What?
Yankee fan.
Oh, you see? Oh, cut.
Damn. My whole family is diehard Yankee fans.
Oh, man, disrespect. It's okay. It's okay. You're still a good person. Nah, so, okay, dope. So you're from Queens and like born and bred, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like how was your childhood? How was your upbringing?
It was good. I mean, I'm an only child, so, it was difficult. I always wanted my parents to have another kid.
Uh-huh.
When I was in like kindergarten, I always told them like, please let me give a little baby brother or something, And my mom just couldn't have another one.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Oh, okay. But like, how did that make you like the person that you are today? Because, those experiences are different, being like, like you're alone with your thoughts all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm independent because of it. I guess I'm a little spoiled, being an only child and everything. But yeah, I mean, I always felt lonely. Like I always wanted somebody, to like hang out with as a kid. A lot of my family members are older, so.
Ah, okay. So
the young ones.
Damn. So there's an age gap, and I hear it. Oh, okay, that's kind of tough, but hey, you're here, right?
Yeah.
Right, making the best out of the situation, right?
Yeah.
No, that's what's up. So, speaking of which, so then like, how did you figure out that you had like a good voice, that you had that talent, that gift as a music artist?
I mean, I always sang as a kid. I started singing when I was in first grade. Bon Jovi. You know Bon Jovi?
Who that? Nah, nah, I know Bon Jovi. Yeah. Nah.
That's my mom's favorite.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she used to go to all his concerts, and when I was a kid, I would raise my hand and say, "Have a nice day," Yeah, everybody in my first grade class like knew like I was like gonna be a singer,
That's what's up. So that was like your little catchphrase as a youngin and stuff. Yeah. I just know living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer, who doesn't?
Right, that's a karaoke go-to. Yeah. So, so that's what's up. So then, like, how did that, like, so then people said you was going to be a singer at a young age. Like who was like the first person to like really reaffirm that to you, like to confirm that?
My dad. My dad was in a band when he was younger with his brothers. Yeah. And it was called Last Minute. So he would always go out to like bars and perform. He was a drummer, but he was also a singer, and they would write music too. So when I was a little kid, like that's what I grew up with. I would grow up like singing with my dad and writing music with him.
Oh, that's what's up. So like what kind of music, like what was his kind of like vibe that like he kind of like translated to you?
Rock music for sure.
Right. Yeah. He's fucking jamming and rocking. Yeah. So that was like, so what was his inspirations of music? Because I know you said mom is Bon Jovi. What was his inspiration?
Honestly, Chris Cornell. He loves Chris Cornell. Who else? He loves Metallica. All like the old head bands.
Like classic rock.
Classic, yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, because I know Metallica. I don't know Chris Cornell though. Like, is there anything that like
Audio Slave?
Oh, okay. I know Audio Slave. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Black hole sun, don't you come?
I need more.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah. No, I know. What's that other one? That Audio Slave song? There's one that is like, because I always like mess with like metal, like rock band, like stuff where like wrestling music and stuff. So it kind of coincides and it sounds good. I'm like, yo, what is this? And like Audio Slave is one of the artists that like had good like wrestler music and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. So then, like, what would be your sound? You think as a musician, like, because like, do you use those aspects of rock?
Yeah, I definitely use that, but I feel like I'm very mixed. Like I like everything. So, I like pop music. I like R&B. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm doing more pop and R&B. I have my fun things with rock music.
Carissa, you could just move in just a little closer. There you go. Just like, because like we need them to hear you.
Yeah.
Got you. So you were saying that you're into pop, you're a blend, right?
A little bit of everything, yeah.
No, that's good because like you see, like everybody's trying different sounds nowadays, you know.
Yeah.
So you have like Drake does a lot of like Afrobeat stuff, like Jamaican stuff, and like what else? Who else has been doing some other stuff that sounded good?
Miley Cyrus, she was doing a Metallica song.
She bodied it.
Yeah, she slammed it. It was so good.
I need to hear it.
That's also like one of the people that I really like. I look up to. Like Miley Cyrus, she's really got it. She could do everything. She sounds good with it too.
She has a powerful voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like somebody else was mentioning about something else that she's done recently, and I'm here just like, I don't know. I'm like detached from like music. I'm whack with music. I'm like a oldies and stuff. So like who else does like inspires you with music? I remember one time you told me like Adele's like one big influence for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adele is a beast.
Yeah, she's really good. Yeah, actually, when I started singing and performing on stage, I would sing Set Fire to the Rain. That was like one of the songs that I would like do karaoke to in Aruba every time we would go away.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I would always make sure to sing that. Rolling in the Deep was another one. She really inspired me because she has a really strong voice. Her writing is incredible. Not a lot of singers write their own music.
Yeah, I think that's also like very like what's the word I'm looking for? It's very. I just think it's dope because it's more of like these are your words. Yeah. Like I always found it to be kind of weird. Like I always think about it through like a rapper's perspective. And like with rappers, they write their own stuff most of the time and stuff. Because I'm like, these are your experiences that you're talking about. And then like when somebody else is writing your music, I feel like does it really connect as much? No, it doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't do it for me. Like sometimes I'm like, don't tell me that somebody else wrote that song for that person, because then it kind of tarnishes it for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to sing a song that somebody else wrote for me, because the whole point of singing in general is like you have a connection with that song.
Mm-hmm.
You could be a singer with a great voice, but if you don't have the stage presence, then what's the point?
Yeah, there's also that and the feeling, what you were about to say, because like that was something that you put like energy into. Like that's something that like maybe you were going through something and then you made it come to life in a song.
Yeah.
Or like going through good times or bad times, or like it's just what it is, and you made it yours. So like that's why like it kind of like it's like a catch-20 with that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't deny a good voice, like somebody, right? Like, I was like, if you don't know how to write shit, go, man, we got to just put you out there. So I hear that and stuff. So, so when did you start developing more of like your craft?
I would say, well, I started writing really when I was in 3rd grade, and then I got better in 4th. 6th grade, I went to America's Got Talent and I tried to audition for that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I messed up. I forgot the words.
Yo, I hear that.
Yeah, I was in 6th grade. It is what it is. But yeah, I always loved performing in front of people. It was like my favorite thing.
No, that's cool. So like, but like, what's dope about that? Like, you said it, like, you had a little moment, like, blanked out, but you still going with it. Though.
Yeah.
Some people usually will just run away from it and be like, you know what? Like that moment just cuts them off. They're like, you know what? They're not built for it. But, you keep going for it. Like, how did that teach you?
I mean, I feel like we all have a purpose in life. I feel like we're all here for a reason. I feel like my reason for being here is for my singing. I feel like I'm supposed to send a message to people through my music. And I feel like if I don't end up doing that, then there was no point of me even being here.
No, well, not at that.
No, like, you know what I mean.
I got you. No, but no, for sure. Like, cause you have a gift and you should show it out there. You should put it out there, and it's yours. And like, not only that, because like, you know, you could affect people with your music, or like you said, with your words, with your writing, or you could like, you know, inspire others to get better, to do their own thing too. Because, you know, it's hard out here in New York being like, you know, we're all great first and foremost, and like, you know, New York is kind of crazy.
Well, we need an escape, so music is definitely the escape for it.
That's exactly. So music is for you and stuff. Like, you know, like I'm more like an athletics guy. So like whenever like I'm in the mood, I go shoot around, go do some running or some lifting and some shit.
Yeah.
So like that kind of puts me in my good zone and stuff. Where like, is there any places that are special to you in New York that you can go to and you feel like, like right there, that's where like, you know, all the ideas start flooding in?
I would say Long Island City, you know, the piers.
Nice.
I had some experiences over there. I would go out with my friend Jossie, and, you know, we would be sitting at night there, get halal food. I put on a few beats, and I'd just be writing from there.
That's dope. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. You hit up all the culture. You went like Long Island City, halal food, and vibes. Nah, that's like good.
Everything.
Nah, that's good. And like you make the city yours and stuff.
Yeah,
that's good stuff. Who else inspires you in music and stuff? Because like, you know, you said like Adele, you know, the rockers and stuff. Like who else is somebody? Oh, Miley as well. Like who else is it that like is there any other like New York based people that kind of get you?
I honestly had a few people that I really was inspired by, but I kind of stopped respecting them so much. You know, when you find out that like people aren't who they are, that's when you just lose respect. And I hold on to the people that I really appreciate, like Adele and Amy Winehouse. She was incredible too. I mean, she had her own thing going on for her. She was not like the happiest person alive, but her music was what really had people understanding her. Her music was everything. People could relate to it.
Yeah, like that. It was like she was pouring her soul onto them songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are there any songs that like, what are like, what was I gonna say? What would be, where would you go to, damn, I lost my train of thought with that one. You see the stage fright again, came back. What would be like, say like, for instance, you're in a good mood, right? How would you translate that into your music? Or like if you're like in a space where like maybe things aren't going well, how could you use that to like for your advantage?
Well, whenever I was upset or heartbroken, I would have a glass of Henny at the piano and just write. You know, how I write music on the piano. I just make a melody first. I sing along with it, just, you know, like little mumbles, and then that's how I write music. But yeah, it starts with a glass of Henny. Maybe a little smoke of a blunt, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I get my inspiration.
No, that's how you gotta do it. That's if that's not New York for you, I don't know what is. A glass of Henny and a smoke right there, and then there you go. And now the fucking notes is in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just forgot. Oh yeah. So what other instruments do you know how to play? Like the piano? Like do you know like anything else?
I was learning how to play the guitar when I was in 8th grade. My mom's friend from work, we would pay him with apple cake because my mom makes sure we eat apple cake.
Mom, now we need apple cake.
Yeah, and yeah, he would, you know, he was teaching me. I sang it with them a few times because he had his little own band. You know, older guy in his 60s.
Mm-hmm.
He was teaching me for a little while, but I just never felt a connection to it. And then with piano, I was in high school. I took music theory. They kind of taught us a little bit, but I was the type of kid in class, I would not pay attention. I would sleep in class. I kind of just, you know, one day I just kind of sat at my piano and I started learning from there. I taught myself. So that's like a connection I have with it. Guitar, I never had a connection like that.
Damn, like how did it go? Like do you know how to read the music too? Like, are you? I'm pretty sure like you read music now better now, right?
Yeah, like letters. Like, you know, I can't read like sheet music without letters, of course. But I mean, yeah, it started off with just playing with my hands. Basically, it learning chords.
Just trial and error.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
It took a lot of time, but I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't do it.
Nah, for sure.
And then the first instrument I did ever touch was the drums because my dad was a drummer. So when I was a little kid, he would teach me. My uncle plays the little drums too, so I would learn a little bit from them.
Are there any other instruments that you're looking into like learning as well, like while you go through the journey or whatnot?
Not really.
Nah, not at the moment. You're not going to try to flute it up like Lizzo?
Oh, no. I'm not like a flute person.
Nah, yo.
Cool, but
Nah, that'd be dope. But like, yo, that shit takes like lungs is get fucked.
Yeah.
Like the blunt will fuck that up.
Yeah.
So like, has there been like any like concerts recently that like you kind of like you felt like you had to go to because like it probably might inspire you for anything like that as well?
Like where I see other people sing, no.
Nah.
The last concert I went to was Billie Eilish, and I don't really like her anymore.
Damn, like you're just losing it off all these people. What's going on with her that kind of fucked it up for you?
I don't know. I liked her image in the beginning, and they fall into Holly weird stuff, and I don't like it no more.
Gotcha.
I'm very picky, like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't like her music anymore like that. Her music before, when she first came out, she was incredible. Like I went to a concert with my friend. It was great. I even had 2 sweatshirts with her face on it. That was like, yeah, I'm not really the type of girl like where I fan craze other people. I don't go to concerts or anything. I would go to like a Metallica concert, like a rock concert. The energy's crazy in there, but other than that.
I actually seen Metallica in the Global Citizens festival thing. They sang Enter Sandman. It was last summer.
Oh.
Yeah, it had Metallica, Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's fucking annoying, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm sorry, girl, but yeah, somebody, you gotta hear it. Not because like I've heard like nonsense like just like little diva stuff, and it's like yo,
yeah,
come on,
like that.
And like she was shouting out the person like over the mic about like the hassle and stuff, and like yo, girl, like just be a professional and do your thing. Like you've been in this business for too long to be bitching about this shit now. Like let's get going.
Yeah.
So like, do you do any open mic nights in the city or whatnot?
Not really, no. I mean, I used to sing a lot more. Maybe like over a year ago, but I don't sing anywhere like that no more. Right now, I'm just kind of focusing on like getting this deal with my producer, stuff, and just writing more music. That's really what I've been focusing on.
Okay, dope. Like, how much music do you have like written down going so far?
I got a lot. Like I can't even count it. Like I have songs that are done that I just didn't even get to record yet. I have songs that are halfway done. I have just maybe thousands of notes of songs that I either have to finish or I have to record.
Got you. Yeah. All right, dope. So then we're gonna take a little break right now. So then we can just keep going forward in the show and then just talk about more of the stuff that you're trying to like other projects and just like other stuff that like we just touch base on.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Carissa? All right, dope. So we're back at it at the Let's Excel show right back after this.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? If you haven't subscribed to us yet, you're wildin'. If you listening to us, streaming us, and you still haven't hit follow, you're bugging. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. All that stuff you do for us, we fuck with you. Thank you. Love, peace. Let's excel.
So guys, welcome back to the Let's Excel show. I'm back out here with Carissa. Out here talking our shit about good stuff out here about your artistry, about your poetry and whatnot, and your music stuff. So, like, what would you say would be like the pros and cons about being out here in New York?
The traffic.
Traffic.
People.
What's wrong with us?
There's some nice people, but the rest is just really stood up, like cocky and stuff. I don't like that. Everybody wants what they want and they get mad if they don't get it,
like I feel like with New Yorkers, it's just like, yo, like I feel like we are kind of different and we are kind of like special because the shit that we seen out here, it's mayhem everywhere else. Like, nobody else is used to the shit that we see.
Nobody.
So I go like, I'm like, I empathize. It's more just like, yo, like we're kind of built different. We're like built hardened.
Yeah.
And like the atmosphere kind of creates us to be like kind of like
one thing I gotta
gritty.
say. Like I I'm glad I'm from New York because I know how to put up with shit, you know. I don't let nobody talk to me any type of way. Like,
No
we
type.
got that hard, got the hard shell.
Yeah.
Basically. Anywhere else, you know, you're not really gonna get those life lessons that you need. But yeah, that's the only good thing about New York in my eyes. It's just, you know, I feel like once you're in New York, you're here for quite a while. Everybody's just trying to plan an escape or something. You know, they want to leave or go somewhere. There's not so many people.
Nah, it's like it's chaotic. I get it. It's very chaotic. Like I feel like I'm entrenched in it. Like I'm so used to it. Yeah. Like, you know, you do need that little escape and stuff to get kind of like decompress and stuff, because like it's so rapid. It's so fast moving. It's so like in your face. Like, you know, we have like, you know, homeless issue and stuff, and like, you know, people just not in the right mind, like, you know, with a mental illness or whatnot. Like, for instance, like one time I was like I was about to take the train. I was like on 125th. That's the worst stop on earth, unfortunately. I'm sorry, 125 on the east side. So I'm there just chilling, just minding mine. And then all of a sudden, like a homeless dude passes by, and he had like, he looked at me, just the white in his eyes. And I was like, and I don't get scared for like easily. I said, holy shit. I was like, oh, this is a zombie that just pulled up. I was like, nah, he just kept on moving. Like he just, like you could see like he had that dark energy on him and stuff going through. And it's like, it's unfortunate, you know, that people get lost in the shuffle. That's the thing that's sad about New York, you know?
Yeah,
like,
you gotta have a lot of patience with people, because people are very impatient in New York. A lot.
Yeah, like we're impatient, like but we're kind of we grind.
Yeah.
We're grinders, like, you know, like we're hustle. We're about that go-getter mentality, you know. I feel like you know, we're kind of like, there's some people that kind of like, you know, step over you to try to get to that whatever they're trying to do and stuff. But there's a lot of good people trying to do it the way, like, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to do it the right way. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like, you know, that's admirable. Like with all the like distractions and all the nonsense around, like, you know, there's people like they're still trying to like fight for that path and like what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're like super talented. That's the thing that gets me upset. Like there's a lot of people out here that are super talented that they just get lost in that fog, man. Like, do you see that a lot often around your way as well?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, yeah, people get lost here, you know, like with the working, the drugs, of course, you know, people just lose themselves.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
With the kind of like, you know, with the culture about like, you know, just like trying to show out instead of just trying to be like, yo, one step at a time, things are gonna progress, things are gonna get better, things are gonna keep moving forward. I feel like that's something that like people need to like, you know, learn about, like honing into like what's good with them. Yeah. So that like, you know, all the outside stuff, like that shit is just like, is like peripheral. Like you got blinders, like the same way how like, you know, you got blinders with your music and stuff, you know, you're not focusing on the outside shit. The distractions are gone. Like you're just thinking about what's important to you.
Yeah.
So that's the things that like, I kind of learned throughout my time that like, you know, like now it's like, now I'm honed in, now things are like progressing, things are moving forward. So, you know, like I'm happy that you see that like sooner for you than I did for myself. So that's good for you. So good stuff with you. Absolutely. What kind of recommendations, like say that outsider pulls up to New York, what would you recommend people to do out here as like a perfect New York day for yourself?
Get some halal food. I love halal food.
Halal food first and foremost. White sauce and barbecue sauce or no?
No, just white sauce and hot sauce.
White sauce and hot sauce?
Not too much hot sauce. I mean, depending on the place you go.
Yeah,
but a little bit of hot sauce. I like hot sauce.
Yo, I can't deal with it. I get like smoke coming out my ears. Like everything starts like melting inside my brain and shit. Like, oh man, hot food, no. But I go ahead. You said halal food. You said no.
I'm a hot food lover. I love hot food. I even recently started eating Thai food. Thai food. We both got, you know, introduced to this place in Ridgewood. It's called Grace's Thai too.
Grace's Thai too?
Yeah.
I love Pad Seiyu.
Yes, that's what I got. That was like my first dish.
That's your first dish?
That was my first dish, yes.
Yo, you can't miss on that. That's a staple. I don't touch nothing else in like for Thai food, because
It's just something about it, like, you know, and they give you enough to have it the next day. I could eat it for 3 days straight, you know?
That's a win, right? She was like, I don't mind. Nah, because like the sauce is good, like the texture in the noodles, whatever like meat you get in it. Like you got like what, chicken or like beef in it or whatever?
I get pork. I think I got chicken the last time I got it. It was incredible. Like either way.
Right? It's just a fucking win. Yeah. No, I hear it. What, like any other places like you would like recommend people to go eat or whatnot that like that people should know about?
Tony's, what is it called? Tony's Napoli. It's like an Italian restaurant in the city. It's so good.
Where's that at?
Honestly, I'm not like good with city streets or anything. It's just a really big place. They have like a valet parking. I've never been to an Italian restaurant like that before. And I've been, you know, I'm Italian. I've been eating places all the time. Mm-hmm. But that place was really good. Like I never seen anything like it.
Nah.
Expensive.
I need to check it out. That's it. I'm sold. I'm good. So, like you're into like, but with all that food and stuff, like how you stay fit with all that shit like that? Because that's a lot of noodles and shit.
Boxing. I mostly, you know, I used to train a lot more until, you know, I started working as a receptionist in a dentist's office in Bayside. Okay. So, I haven't been working out as much as I would like to. Mm-hmm. So I've been trying to cut like how much I eat and going out so much. It's hard.
I hear you.
Because like, I love eating.
Yo, who don't? Like that, like that's people always say like New York is the best place for food.
Yeah, it is.
Like that's all you hear. Like sports players, they ask them like the questions like, "Hey guys, what do you think is the best thing out here?" Food, 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 food. And then like it's just like that's everybody's answer. So like what is the thing that you would do like to kind of like help you like stay in shape? You said the boxing, right?
Boxing. Yeah. Kickboxing. I mean, I sometimes running. I don't really like running like that.
Me neither.
Yeah, I hate running. You know why? It's because I got back problems. Like at my age, I have back problems.
Damn.
Yeah, I kind of messed up my back 2 years ago from a takedown. And, you know, I didn't notice it much until like a year passed by and it was hurting just to drive, you know? So I really had to get that fixed. I went to a back doctor. I would go 3 times a week. He didn't help me. So it kind of stopped me from working out as much as I like. Sucked.
I hear that. That shit is whack. Like I have back problems too. Like back fucks up. That shit is everything. Like that shit's debilitating. One time I was like so I was like I did leg day like the day before and shit. And like that shit, like I never like correlated that. Like I don't know if I was doing it wrong with whatever, like squatting and shit. Next day, like my back was on fire. Like it was all fucked up. And I was sitting down on the train to then get out for work. And I couldn't get out the damn seat. Like I was legit stuck. Like somebody was holding me back. I was like, holy fuck, nah. So I had to like be mindful of that. So like you said that you was doing boxing and stuff. Like that shit that's good though. Cause like you'll be able to like, you know, like defend yourself or whatnot. Like, you know, these streets are rough.
Yeah.
So like that's like do you like recommend that for anything? Like you learned a lot, like I'm sure, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the minute that your kid turns 3 years old, that's when you should put them in some type of self-defense. That's what I'm going to do with my kids. I'm telling my cousin to do the same thing because, you know, she's 4 years old and she's already interested. Like I got a bag at home. She's already interested in learning how to punch, kick. I told my cousin, you got to put her in something, you know? They live upstate, so it's a little different, but
no, I hear it.
Necessary.
It's necessary. I completely agree with you. Like that's like my mindset too. Like whenever I have kids, like that would be like one of the first things that I would throw them into because they have to learn how to like take care of themselves and just to be able to move and just to feel good that if anything were to happen, that they'll be okay because they got the tools to take care of themselves. Yeah. You know,
this world's getting crazier every day. Stuff's about to go down soon. You know, you don't know. So
you don't fucking know. Damn, what went down on the fucking submarine?
Yeah.
Yo, my Lord. I
heard about that. I can't believe it.
That shit was nutty. That was nutty. And then damn another boat with like 700 people on that thing.
Yeah. It happen every day. You don't know.
Yo, man. Like, you just got to be able to control what you can control. Like, that's the thing that's out here and stuff, man. Yeah. But I got a couple of like little quick hitters for you that you tell me like you know either this or that like who do you mess with who like and for what reason whatnot. So these are like artists, all right? Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
I like Cardi B a little more, yeah. I don't really like. I never was a big Nicki Minaj fan. When Cardi B first came out, I liked her. It's not my cup of tea anymore, but I got more respect for her than I got for Nicki Minaj.
Got you.
Sure.
What songs hit for you for Cardi?
Well, the first song, Bodak Yellow,
That shit hit, right?
that whole album was good. Like, I have respect for her.
That's what's up. How about Alicia Keys, Lady Gaga?
Damn, you see, I would have said Lady Gaga a year ago, but Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the turning point that messed up the Lady Gaga thing for
I
you?
heard Lady Gaga was a bitch. Yeah, to her fans,
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up because we have a friend. His name's Ivan. He was a bodyguard, and he met her. He said that she's not really a nice person, and I've just been hearing that over the years. You try to ignore it, but it's like I'm a fan of Lady Gaga. Well, she did that shit to me. That shit would get me tight.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, like because especially those are people that you're looking up to, and then they go and they kind of like turn
they're
cold.
a completely different person than you expected. Yeah.
That shit is whack.
And she was one of the singers that got bullied as a kid, because her nose. So, it's like you were in that situation where people were looking down at you, and now you up there, you think you're big shit and you're looking down on other people.
Can't have that.
Yeah, can't have it.
Nah, not at all. Nah, I hear that shit. And how about Ashanti and Christina Aguilera?
I don't know who Ashanti is. Christina, I don't even.
Too passionate and too dated. I got you. Damn, I wish you would have had somebody sooner. Who? There's anybody else because those are like New York centric artists. That's what we was thinking.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah. How about in hip hop? You mess with any hip hop?
Yeah, I like Jordan or Lucas, Little Baby. Trying to think. Oh, what's his name? Tory Lanez. I like Tory Lanez.
Tory.
Yeah, I like
Of
Tory.
course. We need him out. Free Tory. Yo, Carissa, it's been dope having you here. It's been a pleasure. Like, is there anything that you want to tell the people out there? Like, how could we find you? Like, because you said you have a couple of songs out there that we can probably hear maybe?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
I was
damn.
gonna put out, but it's okay.
It's all right. But then at least give me the information at least, so then whenever you do put out, I'll gladly share on my end and stuff.
Yeah, well, my Instagram is Carissa.Moakley.
Okay, dope.
If I do put anything out, that's gonna be where I put everything else out there.
For sure.
Yeah, you can find me on there.
All right, dope. And you got anything for the culture? Anything for the culture?
Stay woke.
Stay out here.
Wake up.
Yeah, we need that. We need to be able to be mindful of shit.
Yes, we do.
Be mindful, because yeah. These streets, we need it. Yo, guys, it's been a pleasure having you guys being here with us. All right, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Yo, guys, that's sharing is caring. She's sharing her music. We're sharing this platform. Let's keep on being great together. All right, guys. We'll be back here next week for another episode. You know where we at. Thursdays at 8. You already know. Stay locked in. Let's excel.